Today, I'm cleaning and preserving my vinyl record collection. By what I mean by that is I have a bunch of vinyls here I haven't opened a lot of them because I've been waiting to do this stream. I'm going to be cleaning them, removing all the dust so they play crispy, and then I'm going to be putting them in sleeves to preserve them properly. And we'll be going through all the music I listen to. I'll be beatboxing, I'll be chatting, answering questions, and that's that. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, one thing you guys probably don't know about me is the fact that I kind of get obsessed with things when I'm researching things. So I have a bunch of vinyls, and I was like, how do you play them the best? Like, what's the best equipment to use for all of that? And we had a little suitcase. Me and my wife had a suitcase record player, and it didn't do very good, right? And when you look all that stuff up, everyone's like, oh, dude, suitcase record players are terrible because they're really bad quality, and they could ruin your vinyls. I was like, oh, shit. All right, I took a step back, and I was like, all right, how are we going to play these so they don't ruin our vinyls? Fluons. Hope I'm saying that right. And sir, in terms of looking all this stuff up, because I like obsessively look up stuff, I'm going to purchase something, I want to make sure it's the best, right? Then you got to sort through all the ads, so you have to go through Reddit forums and all of that stuff. Reddit's like the place to find actual information, right? So, Fluons is one of the best ones, and then Audio-Technica's got a few good ones too. But I settled on Fluons. I think this is like an RT81. Everything I'm talking about in this video, I do have a link for in the description below if you want to, use any of this stuff. And I settled on this, and I got speakers from Fluons as well because, if you're gonna, I didn't care as much about speakers because once I started researching speakers, man, that shit went down a rabbit hole because, I don't know, people got really specific with like the audio, and I think that was a little too much for me. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna ruin my vinyls when I was playing them. So I got a pair of speakers from Fluons too. You're not going to see them in this video because they're not in my office. New office, by the way. We moved. So I have a new space. It's not quite as a fun background just yet as my old one because I had a bunch of lights and stuff in the last one. I don't have those anymore because, well, my wife's desk is no longer behind me. She has her own office. So I had to figure out how to make this background fun. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But I got a pegboard up here, which my Boss RC505, and it's a little dark, so you can't really see much, but eventually I'll fill that out more. And an empty whiteboard. So I'll have to put some stuff on that as well. But I got sidetracked, I'm a little ADD, but back to this. I got speakers from them as well. And then once I saw that, I started researching stuff on how, because everyone... telling you, once you go on rabbit holes, you go on rabbit holes, right? So I got on TikTok, and everyone's like, oh, this is how you preserve vinyl records, blah, blah, blah. Basically, let's go over this. I'll show you an example. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm mic'd up right here. By the way, my mic's attached to me. It's wireless, and this is fun. So hopefully, if I have, good audio or bad audio, you guys let me know, okay? So, basically, this is a fun, that's a good example. So, you got your vinyl record, and you got a sleeve here. They come in these to begin with. It's shiny. They come in these to begin with, right? And there's nothing wrong with keeping them in there. My wife prefers to keep them in there. She thinks it's fun. Doesn't like this whole thing, but I like to preserve my stuff. So, the problem with keeping them in there, though, is the vinyl record can bounce about and damage the outside sleeve. So I don't want to do that. So, what you do is you kind of put that in an outer sleeve, and then you take the actual record and you put it on an inner sleeve, like that. So that's the vinyl. And then you put it on the outside of it, so it's easy to access. And you can see it. So you have the front, and you got the back. I think it's fun. I think it's great. And everything's preserved, and then the record's not bouncing around in there. And I'll show some examples, because I have some outer sleeves that have been damaged from shipping, where the records have bounced on the inside. And then, it just kind of ruins the outer sleeve. That's not fun. So this is what we're going to be doing. And I've already done a lot, so I'll go through those here in a little bit. But for starters, let me go ahead and start with one that actually has outer damage. I don't know if you can see that. But on shipping, the record was, yeah, you can probably not see that. But the whole outer thing is ruined. So that's unfortunate. But this is Don Broco. Amazing Things vinyl. Great. And so it comes in these sleeves here. I'm not going to be keeping them. Nothing wrong with them for the most part. Sometimes they're not the best inner sleeves, and these inner sleeves can sometimes degrade over time. So I'm going to be putting them in archival sleeves. Again, if you guys care, anyone actually collects vinyls and didn't know any of this stuff, links in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take out this first vinyl. PH Next Gen. What do you mean PH Next Gen? Are you talking about What do you mean by that? Is that Tonics? Tonics. Is that Tonics? I know Tonics, like from Virginia Beatboxer Tonics. If so, if you mean Bring Me the Horizon next gen, I actually have that, and I'll be cleaning that here in a minute. So I'm not going to keep these anymore, so they're just going to get trashed. I'm going to have a big-ass pile probably behind me at some point. There's normally a case on this, but I took it off for the sake of seeing stuff. Yeah, dude. I have the Bring Me the Horizon vinyl. Hold up. We're going to be opening that today, too. I have a lot of unopened ones because I've been storing them for like months now. But yeah, there we go. Next gen right here. I'm actually really excited. So I was kind of pissed at Bring Me the Horizon, though, a little bit. Because, first off, that pre-order for that vinyl has been, like, a mess, right? And because, like, they delayed it so many times. But I eventually pre-ordered, because I have one for me and one for my brother, from the UK. Because they had a special red variant. I wanted the red variant. And they didn't have it in the US store at the time, which, when I pre-ordered, I was like, all right, cool, I'll pay the extra like $50 in shipping, like, it's stupid. But then they ended up releasing on the US store like a few weeks ago anyway, so I just overpaid for shipping. But it still got delivered fine, so it's all good. So when it comes to this stuff, you clean it with a solution and a brush. I forgot what the solution's made out of, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sure it's some mix of like isopropyl alcohol and something. And then you kind of just run the record and you run the brush over to clean all the dust out of the grooves. It's kind of like the pops sometimes that you hear when playing the vinyls, so this will keep it clean. Don't spray directly on the record, spray on here. And then what we'll be doing is bop. I'm gonna turn it to 45 RPM so it's a little faster. We'll get it going. And then This is gonna be a challenge to multitask this. I thought this was gonna be easier. It's not. Trying to beatbox and focus on not damaging things and holding this. I wish I didn't have to hold it. Maybe I don't have to. I haven't figured out how to run it without this yet. But so. And so, like, I don't know, I don't think you can actually see shit on there, but there is a lot of dust that's coming out of it. Some are going to be worse than others. Even when you ship them, sometimes they have dust in them. Sometimes, like, there's some of these I haven't preserved in years that I'll be going through. I've done kind of a lot of my favorite ones already. But then I've also received a lot of ones. I'm excited. So this one's technically clean. So what I'm going to do here is, because I kind of have all my... Oh, shit. And I'll leave any kind of like inner stuff inside of here. So we have the outer sleeves right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in an outer sleeve first, which this honestly kind of is a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. Depending on the size of the vinyl, this one could be a pain in the ass. I wish I had another surface. I don't have another surface. Let me move my mouse. We don't need a mouse, right? We're all good. We're chilling. So, now that that's in there, beautiful. Then what we do is we go ahead and we grab one of these archival inner sleeves, and then we basically just go ahead and slide this beautiful vinyl right on in. I really like this green marbling on this one. I really don't have enough surfaces for this, so let's just go ahead. I'll get into a rhythm here in a minute. Hold up. And I know people probably yell at me for handling it the way I'm handling it right now, but to me, it's not that deep. Some people say to only grab the edges of it, and that's probably accurate. But for today's sake, that's not happening. And then I'll slip this in the back side of that outer sleeve, and boom. Don Broco, now ready to go in the rest of my collection. I'm gonna go through. Okay, so now we did one. Now we get the idea, right? We get the. So I'll speed run that stuff, and I won't be explaining as much as I go on. So yeah, the outer sleeve thing, I just kind of liked it. I don't think you need to. So the inner sleeve is mainly because, again, the sleeves they come with sometimes are really bad and will degrade. These archival ones, in theory, will last a shit ton longer. So I like going with that, but I also kind of like the idea of just seeing them on the outside. Because then when it goes to like grabbing the actual vinyl to play, it's just as simple as that. And sometimes if you have like bifolds and stuff like that, it's a little more difficult to get vinyls out in terms of like speed. And it's just fun to be able to flip it and see it, because I mean, some of the vinyls look really cool, and it's cool to be able to just see that a lot easier. Okay, so that is Don Broco. I have another one of them too, but I've already kind of gone over that. Real quick, if you guys weren't aware, I've launched memberships on this channel, so there's fun emojis and badges. That's a thing. So if you guys check that out, I had some designer do some little fun stuff, so that's there. And what was I gonna say? I have a new video that came out, practice video. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, Peach, you've seen it, and I saw your Instagram. That was sick. I briefly saw it. I was distracted. I apologize. But the video is out. It's a practice video. It's a non-stop 14-minute, 27-beat practice video covering the basics. So so using those sounds, I put a bunch of practice beats together and put a non-stop practice thing that you can either do as a beginner or you can do as, an expert if you just want to warm up at that point. And I plan to do medium and hard beats here soon. That one was just easy, and then I'll combine them all into one video for like a solid 45-minute practice thing, which would be kind of crazy. And yeah, so that's something that came out, and I'm going to start working on new projects now. But for now, we're just doing a simple, easy live stream. We're going to get back into shorts here, and yeah, I've been kind of AFK for like a month or two because I've been in the process of moving, and that's a pain in the ass, man. Moving is not fun. Moving is just wild. Like, one, you have to get the new place. When we got this place, it was just not move-in ready, which is kind of unfortunate, so I had to spend like a week like deep cleaning the place. So it's like that took a lot of extra time, and then literally moving out and then cleaning the old place and blah blah blah. That's all just irrelevant stuff. You're gonna continuously notice that I'm very ADD, rambling off on conversations, and that's why we're here. We're having fun. So stay hydrated. And let me go through the ones that I have already preserved. And we can go through my music taste, which I love my music taste. So don't judge my music taste. Starting off, we have Sleeping with Sirens. This fucking vinyl was so hard to find, and I was waiting for it for years. This is one of the first, this is one of the first like vinyls I fell in love with, like albums in general, and it was really difficult to find. I finally re-released it recently because it was just, and I got really lucky with that one. So, and me and my wife and my brother and his girlfriend just saw them live like 2 days ago. So amazing. And Kellen beatboxes too sometimes on stage. Not this time, but the last time we saw them, and it's always like, oh shit, someone's beatboxing. So that's always fun. So Sleeping with Sirens, that's a good one. I also have an obsession with Circus Survive. Not gonna lie, I'm really fucking sad they're not a band anymore because I have an absolute obsession with them. I almost have every album on vinyl. So that's the thing. But this one is like a classic. And like, okay, so here's the other problem is me and my wife both fell in love with the artwork of this, and there's an artist, S.I.O. Andrews, who does all the art. And we have, you can't see it's off camera, but we bought so many prints from him. We keep framing them. And then we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 prints by him. If you guys didn't know how expensive framing is, it's really expensive to get things professionally framed. It's kind of wild. Okay, so to go off kind of the same track, it's a band called Harvard. I discovered them through Circus Survive. I won't go off on that, but they had a re-release on this recently. Ooh, yes. They also reran this vinyl too, and I was stoked. It's a different album art though than the one I was originally used to from the past growing up. But that's a fun one. That's got a nice little black splatter on that. Sleeping with Sirens. I try to keep the stickers too on the outside if I can, so you'll see me trying to resolve some of that as I go through these. But yeah, I love Sleeping with Sirens. I think I have one more vinyl in here too. Oh yeah, then we have Bring Me the Horizon. This vinyl is good. This is a good album. I'm not gonna lie. Kingslayer fucking slaps. If you guys know who Bring Me the Horizon is. Should I keep going through stuff or should I beatbox? Let me go through two more, then I'll start beatboxing again. We have another Circus Survive. This is our newest album, or maybe not the newest one. It was the one before. That had a nice, fun. It's a simple, more clear splatter on the back. But then they're no longer a band, so that's really sad. Okay, so next one. They re-released Sempiternal. I think this is honestly my all-time favorite album of all time, basically. And they re-released it recently on this picture disc vinyl, and I fucking love it. But they also re-released a other variant that I didn't know they released, and it was kind of cool. It just kind of like changed, it was like a picture when it spun on the thing. But I forgot what it's called. There's a specific word for it. But how many vinyls do I have? Probably around like 75 overall between me and my wife. We have a pretty decent collection. I'm showing you 25 that are already preserved, and then I had 25 sleeves left, so I'm preserving 25 more here on stream because I had these sleeves only come in packs of 50, so that's what we're doing. Let me run. Oh yes, this one. Okay, so you're gonna notice that a lot of my music is rock, Midwest emo, screaming, punk, that kind of shit. And this is Movements. I was so fucking stoked when they re-released this vinyl because I was trying to find this one forever, and I got it in a nice purple. This whole album slaps through and through. Honestly, love it. Ooh, yes. Back to my Circus Survive obsession. Oh, this is two. No, this is one. They have two discs on the inside. Blue Sky Noise, okay? If you want a good album, it's fucking this, okay? And I got it in some nice fun blue variant splatter. And I was so upset when they canceled their Blue Sky Noise tour. Because of COVID, they canceled multiple times, and then the band broke up, so we never got to see that album again live. But I saw them live once, and they were phenomenal. Yo, what's up? Let's see. American Champs. I think that's in Philadelphia this year. I think it's in November. If I go, it's to film content. I'm not prepared to battle, so I'm not going to try to be doing any of that this time. I think I'm going to kind of wait and see if I'm in a position that I can go and make it make sense, right? Like I said, I'm trying to just get content flowing again, so if I'm in a position where I can step away for a few days and do that, then I would like to go to American Champs. It's always fun, and it's actually not American Champs this year. It's USA Champs because they changed organizers. So it went from... why am I blanking on his name right now? Whatever, American Champs, I'm pretty sure they own like the trademark for the name. So Beatbox House now took it over and they're doing USA Beatbox, USA Battle. So that's a thing. Yo, what's up, Paul? I'm just gonna keep messing up. Yeah, Kayla, but it was Kayla and there was someone else who ran it with them, and I'm Jake. a guy named Jake. They took over American Champs years ago, and I think I haven't gone to it since 2018 because I battled in 2018, and then obviously COVID hit and all that shit after that. So it was kind of like they'd stopped running stuff as much. But okay, Grayscale. I also have a couple Grayscale vinyls here. I discovered them and then recently got obsessed with their stuff. And this one's got a nice, cool, can you see? It's like a gray marble variant. I gotta maybe remove it from the, you can't really see it. It's a cool gray marble variant. Another Grayscale one, and that's a green. I love the green on this one. It's a nice one. Yeah, I'm excited to see what Beatbox House does with USA Champs this year. It's in Philly, and I think it's in Philly because that's where Neil lives, Napalm. I think it's in Philly. Maybe I'm saying the wrong. Maybe is it Philly? No, fuck. What is it? Pittsburgh. It's in Pittsburgh this year. I've never been to Pittsburgh myself. Probably the reason why I would just have to figure out if I go where I'm going to stay and all that fun stuff. But yeah. No, it's in Pittsburgh this year. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Ooh, Don Broco, Automatic. Fantastic album. And I love this one because you see the blue and the pink? They were smart. They have this blue variant for disc 1 and then the pink variant for disc 2. Beautiful. I love it. Ooh, yes, this one. Circus Survive, Descensus. Love the art. Do you see what I'm saying? When the art is fantastic, like you just gotta buy it. Same artist as all the art that we own in the house at Sayo Andrews. It kills it. These vinyls in the back too were sick, and they kind of went along with the art here. So they did a great job with that one. I had to buy this one aftermarket. A lot of these were re-releases and from like record labels, but I had to buy a lot aftermarket with Circus Survive because they stopped printing a lot of them. They rerun some of them very often though. Still, even when they're not a band, they still rerun a lot. Okay, well maybe I'll take a look into the Pittsburgh stuff and maybe I'll see you there. I'm not sure yet though, so don't hold me to that just yet. But it would be fun to go. And like I said, it just wouldn't be to compete. I would go to film content, kind of like I've done with Bush Beatbox in the past. I didn't film this time at Bush Beatbox because I just didn't want to. I feel like I did it 2 years in a row with them. I didn't want to like bother them again. Because I don't know if I'm bothering people or not, you know. I think it's fun. I think it's providing a fun experience and good beatboxing content, but I also don't want to bother people or the organizers because that's not my vibe. I don't want to do that. So I decided to take a, I don't know. I want to say sabbatical, but that's so not the right word. Movements. Okay, so I also we had Feel Something from Movements, and then I got this single off vinyl for their single Cherry Thrill. I didn't think I was going to buy it, but one of the sides, I think I had to pull the actual vinyl out. One of the sides has etched into it a fun design. There you go, you saw it. And so I thought that was fun. So I was like, my wife was like, why the fuck not, dude? Just go ahead and buy it. So I copped it. And let's see if I can actually put this away. I really need a table, guys. A table without a record player on top of it so I can actually put this stuff away proper. Let's see here. I really need to get into preserving stuff. So I'll speed run this last batch. Another Movements vinyl, Ruckus. Awesome split on that. Sleeping with Sirens, another one. Feel, Gold. This one was a different one. See, it's the only vinyl I have or album I really know by these people, but Dream State, Primrose. It's a nice white vinyl. Ooh, Circa. I always get excited with the Circa ones because I'm telling you, their art is so fucking sick. I love it. And then, like, look at that. I would have that on my wall as a print, as like a fucking painting in a second. Are you kidding me? And then the fucking vinyl on the back. Beautiful. Fucking love it. Then I gotta put these back. Ooh, Dance Gavin Dance. Another one. I have to buy more from them. They keep changing singers. Every singer has got a controversy. But Dance Gavin Dance Artificial Selection with a neon green. Yellow. I don't know what that is. Yes, this one I had to preserve because it came in this poly sleeve or whatever, plastic, and it was just bad. Sleeping with Sirens is their acoustic album, and it had a nice picture disc on the back of it. Fucking love it. I think I like Sleeping with Sirens and Circus Survive, if you can't tell. Anthony Green from Circus Survive and like 20 other bands, LS Dune, Sounds of Animals Fighting, bunch of stuff. And this was his Boom Done album. He just came out with another one, but I didn't get that one yet. But I like the blue on that one. And then, let's see. This is one of my wife's. It's a My Chemical Romance one, Black Parade, picture disc. And then, let's see. Oh, I got 2 more Circus, and I think we're done here. And we'll get into the new stuff in beatboxing. Look at that, the amulet. Another great piece of art. I think I like S.I.O. Andrews. Normal black disc. I wish I had that one in some kind of fun variant, but I don't have that one in a fun variant. Here. Let's see. Oh, I got 2 more here. Circus Survive, the first album I think I ever heard by them, Juturna. I love it. So good. Like if it's like a fall day, fall going into winter, leaves falling on the ground, this is the one. All right, with the beautiful minty brown variant on the back. And then this was one of the first bands I ever got into when it came to like metal, emo, screamo stuff. Escape the Fate. Great album. And they re-released with this fun little print. So I copped it. Now, let's see. I'm done with going through all of this. Let me put this back in the thing here. I'm going to go ahead and just beatbox as I do that. Okay, cool. I keep getting out of breath. I clearly need to go on some more runs and to work on my cardio a smidge more. Thank you. They are fun vinyls. I got into collecting them a little bit ago. My wife started the collection with her dad's records, going back to like Led Zeppelin and things like that. And then I think it just kind of snowballed where if I see some shit, I'm gonna buy it if I like the whole, if I like the whole album. So let's go ahead. Let's start cleaning stuff. Beatboxing. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask. Stay hydrated. Yeah, we got to go on some more runs. I got to get more in shape. I'm going to go ahead and do all the ones that are not sealed, like brand new, because I feel like it'll be quicker. So we're going to start with Sleeping with Sirens, Complete Collapse. I know this is a very strange stream. I'm not going to fucking deny it. This is a weird one. It's kind of like when I built keyboards. It's like, why am I watching a beatboxer build a keyboard? Well, because this is random and fun. And why are you not? There we go. Okay. Boom. Boom bap. I don't like putting that on the middle like that. Ooh, this is a fun variant. I didn't realize that. Goodbye. That's a fun variant. That's really sick. I fuck with that. Dude, it is hard to focus and multitask this. Holy shit. Like, I know people can like multitask and do like a lot of stuff, but my ADD brain cannot. Like, trying to focus on beatboxing, holding this steady and holding both things steady, it's a damn nightmare, let me tell you. something on this? Hold on. Okay. There's a piece of metal on there I did not want to drag around. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Yeah, it's gonna be really good practice for me to multitask. There's a lot of things I can tune out on and beatbox with, right? Like I can cook and beatbox, like that's completely fine. I can drive and beatbox. I can even run and beatbox. I can do a lot of things in beatbox, but apparently this is not one of them. No, but for future streams, I do promise to probably be more entertaining. Like I have an idea where I've done this in the past, where I have this AI program that I have trained that can recognize my beatboxing and then execute, computer commands, whether that be playing video games. But in the past, I've done transcriptions. I'm going to transcribe an entire movie script for shits on stream. Why? I don't know. Torture myself, maybe. But it will be fun. Maybe. It will take a long time. Next week, we're going to get back to it with trying to find every beatboxing content creator to ever exist on YouTube. That's going to be a nightmare. Always has been a nightmare. But yeah, so you can see with this vinyl, you can see how it's like black and they have a little white tearing here. That's because the vinyl's bouncing around on the inside. Also is on the ledge. I don't fuck with that. I want my stuff to be preserved. And that's not that. So what we're going to do, ooh, this one's a white one, that's fun. It's gonna be kind of a mystery on some of these too, because I kind of forgot the coloring of a lot of these vinyls. This one's got an this one's got an actual like paper inner sleeve, which I don't know how that deals with the longevity stuff. It didn't have an actual like protective sleeve, so that's a thing. But then this one's covered in dust, so we gotta use a microfiber cloth to clean off all the dust. And that's what we're doing right now. Then I get this little brush, I take all the dust I got off right there. Oh yeah, every live stream will be on my channel forever. I don't plan on taking them down. Like I plan on making the thumbnails good. This thumbnail I'm gonna even update afterwards. I want the thumbnails to be good. I want the concepts to be good so that if people want to come back and watch them, they totally can, right? If anyone's like, shit, I wonder what kind of music Tyler likes, right? They're gonna come to this stream and they're gonna be like, wow, this guy's really obsessive about cleaning vinyls, but has a great taste in music. And that's how that's gonna work. So everything is gonna be always on here. If you even go back through, you can see every live stream I've ever done, at least within the last year. I didn't keep the ones from years ago. I never did. I didn't have the foresight to keep all of them. Because it's good. It's just a piece of content, right? And then if you want to re-edit them afterwards into shorter videos, more edited, more cut, then I will, right? So like whenever I transcribe one of those movies, which I will talk about which movie later, I'm debating between two right now. Kind of like meme movies, right? I'm debating between Shrek and B-Movie. Because I feel like both those are memed quite a bit. So I think that'd be fun to do either of those. And And it'd be torture, especially if I had to do the B movie where he says B like a billion damn times. I think that'd be funny. But yeah, no, the idea is that once I do that, it's going to be multiple streams, and then I'll chop it down to a single video later on. Which, at the end of the day, I think that's good. I think that's fun, right? Something different. I need to figure out what kind of content I want to continue to push with. I always have this debate whether I want to try Ome TV's Amigos again. I'm never sure if I actually want to do those again or not. I always had like a mixed bag of a time on there trying to film content. It was either like great or it was like the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Just sit on there for hours getting no reactions, no content, everyone just being cruel. It's like, all right, shit. Like, why am I doing this? Oh, I don't think I said it, but this vinyl is Peach Club by Emarosa. Absolutely love this one. Got some solid bangers on this one, not gonna lie. Ooh, classic, Pierce the Veil. This has Kellen from Sleeping with Sirens featured on it as well. So clearly I like music with Kellen in it. But this one's got a lot of bangers on it. I think I got this one recently, actually. Because I guess I did a reprint with this gold nugget version, which is awesome. And so, yeah, I got that variant, and I really like it. They reprint this one a lot, though, because I think this is probably one of their, I guess, more popular vinyls. Especially because King for a Day went viral on TikTok not that long ago, so I feel like they just keep reprinting it now because of that. One, two, three. That one had a lot of dust on it. Shit. Nice. Gold Nugget Pierce the Veil vinyl. Love it. Ooh, we have another, okay. Another Bring Me the Horizon one. This one, I'm not gonna lie, it's a very simplistic album art. There isn't one, so. But this one, I think, is this one disc or two disc? I think it's just one disc with, yeah, internal stuff. See, if you put that on the outside, that'd have been more fun, but I guess they wanted to keep it more simple. And then, yeah, this one's a normal vinyl. I think the only fun, like, vinyl variant, oh, see, that was the other thing with these normal sleeves. I don't really know if it's relevant. I'm not sure. They get filled with static all the time, and so the archival ones are anti-static. I don't remember the reasoning for that and why it's good, but apparently it's good for vinyls. The more you know. Yo, what's up? Honestly, the bifolds and getting them in their sleeve is such a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're probably gonna see me struggle for a hot minute on this. This album though, in general, Bring Me the Horizon is honestly one of my favorite bands. If anyone actually listens to them, they constantly are evolving with their sound. Ooh. Bitch. They're constantly evolving with their sound, and I mean, shit, I've been listening to them since their Pray for Plagues days, which is wild how much they've changed since that point. The one vinyl I don't have that I really want by them, actually I think it's probably the only album I don't have of them, outside of Pray for Plagues albums I don't particularly care to have, is Suicide Season, which I would love to have that. There. That one was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I've been beatboxing for 7 years. Tutorials helped. I'm happy those my tutorials help. Honestly, it's one of the things that when I made this channel, I started to do tutorials because one, I felt like there was a hole in the market for them. There was only a few people out there making them, and I thought in my head, I was like, look, sometimes these explanations aren't helping me the way I thought, so I decided to teach the way that I learn the sounds, and it may not be like, I guess, the most scientifically accurate sometimes, but it's just the way it makes sense in my brain. So I've been making those for years because one, that, and then two, in terms of, growing a channel, they're good for searchability. There was a lot of things that went into making them, and now I made a few for beginners, and I want to repackage them into a more simple format, so if someone wants to learn beatboxing from scratch, they can click on these videos and they can start learning. Hence the reason why we have the practice ones now, because I feel like that's a thing that you don't see a lot of. It's practice videos. I feel like when you look up beatbox practice videos, there's only a handful out there, and so I wanted to try to make, because I've seen practice videos for singing and stuff, or the more interactive, right? Because my sister-in-law had me do some vocal warm-ups, and it was a person who was very energetic, very interactive. Mine wasn't as energetic, right? But still, in terms of it being back and forth interactive, that's what I wanted to go for with that. So I think that's probably a first of it, maybe a first of its kind in the beatboxing world. I haven't seen it before. Maybe LM's done it before, because I know LM has done a lot with practicing beatboxing. And yeah, I think he's got a course or something. I might be making that up, but he had an entire channel for Work Your Beatbox at some point. But, so I think the idea was I wanted to make a practice video because I haven't seen a whole lot of them, and I wanted to do it in an interactive format so that if you're just starting beatboxing, you can watch that video and you can just kind of go along with it, right? Now, there was one comment on the video that was talking about how it didn't have correct notation. It wasn't on, like, measures and stuff like that. And that is because I don't really have training in, music and stuff like that as a background. So I haven't done that for that reason. And maybe I just wanted to keep it extremely simple, right? Without that, but maybe I should contact someone who knows that so I can provide like sheet music for those beats as well. Because I do agree that having the rhythms notated out could be a beneficial thing. I just don't have the knowledge to do that and confidence to do that because of that. That's the only reason why I haven't done that yet. I'll read that comment in 1 second. I'm sorry. If I try to focus on a third thing, oh man, I might implode. Yeah, basically I run the vinyl thing and just run the brush over it to get the dust out of the groove. That one had a lot of dust in it. Yeah. Okay, so good idea. Some videos. Yeah, I mean, I tried to title my videos in a way and do all the SEO. At least back in the day when tags and stuff mattered on YouTube, I tried to do all the tags proper, all the hashtags, all the SEO. I tried to do all that proper so stuff would show up when people were looking up how to beatbox. And now it's just kind of based on titling and thumbnail and stuff. So yeah, so it's good. I'm happy that my stuff appears. I tap my mic. Cardinal sin. And I'm happy it appears because, again, like, I think the videos I just made recently are pretty condensed to the point where they're really beneficial if you don't know how to beatbox and you're just getting started. That's awesome that I'm the first beatboxer you subscribe to. That's awesome. And I hope that, again, my tutorials have been able to help you along your beatboxing journey. Yeah, that's basically how I learned beatboxing, right? So I started beatboxing because there was a kid that I knew, his name was Kyle, in high school. He's like, dude, check out this beat I can do. And it was My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas. I'm like, and I was like, that shit's sick, right? Not really having any idea what beatboxing is outside of like the concept of boots and cats, right? And once he taught me that, I kind of was like, wait, this is like really cool. And I got a little obsessed with it. Then I went home and I started YouTubing stuff. Now, YouTube was still in its early days at that point. Done. YouTube was still, even the vinyl, it's got more of a design on it in the front. Come on, Ollie. Yes, now we're going to move on to Chet Faker. Which one is this again? Oh yeah, Built on Glass. This is one have, yeah, Talk is Cheap. Oh, fucking beautiful. This is really good chill music. This is my first double. Yeah, there's 2 vinyls in this one. It's my first double on that, so we'll have to do 2 for that. Let's go ahead and clean the outside, sleeve this up. What was I on about? See, this is the problem, right? I've told you, I get distracted and then I forget what I was talking about. Yes, and so I discovered beatboxing and when I was looking up on YouTube, Reaps one of the first people I saw. And just, it was that interview with him in the green and gray shirt, right? And he was like, and I forgot exactly the beat. If I heard it, I would remember. But no, it was the first thing I heard, and I was like, holy shit, this is sick. Like, I didn't know people could do this, at all with their mouth. Little did I know at that time, that's when probably beatboxing, I would say, was evolving pretty quickly, right? I mean, because if you think about it, if I remember correctly, around 2012 when I saw that interview, yes, that is an MK1 behind me. I don't have an MK2, and I beatboxed on that MK1 a lot. I know they're not sold anymore. I never upgraded to the MK2 because I haven't used the MK1 enough to justify jumping over to an MK2. I would in order to justify an MK2, I'd have to actually start using that thing again, which I haven't done in a long time. I think I used to use it. I even made a song with my wife on it, which is on my channel. I proposed to her during the music video of that song. That was fun. But that was probably the last time I seriously looped on it, which is a shame because I really liked looping. It was a lot of fun. Oh, shit. I just made the mistake of putting it in the sleeve, yet I have to put these, because I'm keeping these in, because they have designs on them. You got to keep them, right? So I have to put, oh, this is a clear one. Oh, this one's dusty. Yeah, this is a clear one, so I actually have to take that back out and put those in. So that was sad. Whoops. We'll do that in a minute. But yeah, so that's the MK1, and I beatboxed on that for a bit. I think I have a few videos on my channel of me using it. I think I get a few Omeagles, back when Omeagle was still a thing. And then I did a few covers with my wife, but we've removed those covers since, so they're not visible anymore. But we did some fun stuff on that, right? But yeah, maybe I'll get back into looping one day. But right now, I kind of just want to get back into my solo stuff and then focus on like getting as many videos out as I can. It's difficult to get consistent content out, because like I feel like I have this one is, I feel like, wobbly, wasn't consistent. Weird. That one's really dusty. Holy shit. I mean, this is an older vinyl. Older. Why is this? This is not. My table's not turning correctly right now, and I'm not sure why. I'll have to look into that. Oh, can you see the dust on that? Yeah, you can see the dust on that. That's fucked up. This vinyl, well, to be fair, the snap, crackle, pops would actually sound really good on this vinyl. Because it is like, oh shit, I didn't even realize. I'm probably actually not going to be able to do all 25 of my vinyls because some of these are 2. I'm not going to be able to do that. Check it out. Is this just not turning properly? No, it's fine. I think I'm just going crazy. I think I'm just going stir crazy in here. So getting into battles again, right? It's one of those things where it's like I always have this like itch to get back into battles where I'm like, shit, like, yeah, if I got my stuff together, I could do it. But I don't know, man. Like, I think it just depends on the battle and the organization. Like, I feel like if I was, the problem is I'm an over-prepared person. I'm like a perfectionist, which is very problematic. So it's like when I used to battle, it used to take me a very long time to prepare. Like it would, and even once I was like prepared, I would still practice like 2 weeks, even just like a normal battle. I would practice like 2 weeks prior, nonstop, like couple hours a day, just like going over all my routines. And that was when they were already finalized, right? Like I would go through them like 3 times a day. And like for each battle, like, you know, you need like 9, 10 like pieces of material to go through all the battle rounds if you were to get to the finals, plus an elim, plus you need to do OT rounds. I was prepared for everything. And I feel like that was always a problem because because I was over prepared, I wanted to win. I was like, shit, like I'm prepared, I got this. And so then like if you lost it all, you're like, you get disappointed and down in the dumps really quick, which is like fair, but also like in terms of having like a healthy mindset to it, like it's kind of like just not great. So I think the last time I battled was 2019 Beatbox Legends, which is no longer a thing anymore that I'm aware of. Because the guy that it was passed off to got arrested. It's fucked up. But my last battle was with Ballistics. But when I went into that battle, I was prepared, but I went in with a better mindset where I was like, if I lose, whatever, right? So it's like that one, even when I lost, I was like, all right, that's chill, like whatever. Would I battle again though? Long TDLR, story short, yes, but I'd have to be prepared still. Unless I wanted to try to make a YouTube video like, can I pull a Kenny Urban and just freestyle an entire battle and win, which would be wild, and that would require me to get really damn good at freestyling, which is something you can do. I'm just not quite there yet myself, in my own opinion. So, where was I? All good questions, though. I really do appreciate those. I'll see, this is staticky. I can feel the tension. Okay. Come on. Okay. So, let me real quick, now that I got that out, put these sleeves in here. Have I disappeared off screen? Oh, I've completely disappeared off screen. Hello. I'm back. But I think, sorry, to go back to the whole battle thing, I think I would prefer to release an album again. Like, I think I would prefer to get my material to a point, not where they're like battle-centric beats, because like that was the thing. Like a lot of my old material in the past, it was like, oh, minute 30 rounds, right? Without thinking of like, do I want this to be structured for a song or for a battle? So I'd rather focus on the structuring of the song, and then, okay, that's the front. I'd rather focus on that, which means I would need to not be planning for a battle. I don't know. But I would like, I have enough tracks. I just have to like sit down and focus them, and then I could get another album together. I would finally love to, at some point in my beatbox career, release a Primal Fear album, professionally produced and everything, right? With like music videos and all of that good stuff. So we'll see if I ever get around to that. I would really like to, though. It'd be a lot of fun. But again, I'm focusing on just creating content right now. I don't know, man. Dude, I'm telling you, I've gone to a few battles. This one's like stuck. Shit. I've gone to some battles recently, like Bush Beatbox and stuff. Some of these new school people are fucking crazy. For example, Shield. Fucking wild textures and techniques in the beatboxing. I would agree that some new school stuff is a little wild, right? Not bad though. And I definitely want to learn a lot of the techniques that they have, but it's just it's a different style. Every style changes. I'm pretty sure that my style at this point is probably considered old school, which is hysterical. Just fucking hard dubstep stuff, but this one was not that bad. Getting distracted again. I feel like I should open up some ones, because I feel like there's a lot that I really want to open up that I bought recently, rather than these guys. And I'll have to buy some more. Fucking hell. Okay. Nah, dude. New school people are crazy, though. Dead ass. Okay, there we go. Chef Faker. That one took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Ooh, okay. I gotta do this one. Okay, so we're gonna be opening this one up live on stream. Bring Me the Horizon, this new album, Next Gen. Honestly, phenomenal. And I know they put a lot of work into... Does this one have any stickers? Or is this just an outer sleeve? Funny enough, I've had a lot of vinyls shipped to me, and they've been damaged in shipping, right? It just happens, because they weren't packaged properly. But this one, I got 2 of these from the UK, Bring Me the Horizon. Neither were damaged from the UK. You're telling me that you can ship from one state to another and it gets damaged? Meanwhile, this one comes all the way from the UK and it's pristine? That's a joke. Good shit, Bring Me the Horizon. You guys did it proper. Okay, so how are we going to do this one? Let's see. There's a lot. Okay, we got to take a look at all this stuff. This one's going to be fun. Hold on. Check. Yeah, so they did a lot of art with this one too, so I think that was fun. I think this one had like a whole like, video game kind of aesthetic and design. I'm not going to sleeve that one up yet because I'm not going to make the same mistake I just made with Chef Faker. And I'm going to get these guys out of there. See, this one, this is why I special ordered this thing from the UK. Oh, this one's not as red as I thought it was going to be, but I kind of like this better. That's a nice like orange peachy color. It was supposed to be red, but you know what? I'm okay with this, but I have a feeling this isn't cut. Okay, it's cut fine. So it's funny you say new school beatboxers sound similar, because like if you look, basically what you're talking about when that statement is said, that's been said every gen of new school beat. But keep in mind, new school is a constantly evolving term that just gets put into the next generation, right? There's always a new school. But like when throat bass became a thing, right? Everyone was spamming throat bass. And so then everyone was like, oh, everyone sounds so similar, they're just doing throat bass. Then inward bass became a thing, and everyone was spamming inward bass. And so every beatbox that did inward bass sounded the same. So it's kind of just like when new techniques come around, there's somebody who popularizes them. And once they're popularized, these are going to be basically clean. And once they're popularized, right, they basically get adapted by everybody else because they like the technique. And because the person who popularized it, and for some reason that's a really difficult word to say, they put out the initial technique, they put out how they used it, and so people get influenced by that very easily, so they use it in similar ways sometimes. I feel like what you're seeing right now is Ice had some really sick techniques, and people are starting to pick those up. You have like ZVD, who has like the sick double inward voice, and Remix they do similar things. I wonder if that was probably inspired by Shogo, but similar, right? And since everyone might say people sound the same, but it's just because they're techniques. Now, it's all depending on how people use techniques. I guess the point is you're going to see some people that learn these techniques in new school that figures out how to use them in their own unique ways. Like inward bass, you have vocoder, inertia. Like, people stepped through because they figured out how to do it in a different way that was able to be a cut above the rest. Okay, so this one's red. 2 different colors. Fuck with that. This was the red that I thought I was getting. I'm good with that. That's chill. I fuck with that. Why can I not do this? I should have had another table, guys. I'm telling you. Another table would have made this significantly easier. But unfortunately, I don't have another table. Yes, that's trash. You want me to do Primal Fear? Okay, I can do that. To be fair, I haven't done that one in a while, so we'll just let me get this in its sleeve, and then we'll build up some Primal Fear, and we'll drop it. How did that? See, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like I have this material, but I haven't practiced it in so long, so I have to remember it. So we're gonna freestyle Primal Fear. The drop I remember though. That's Primal Fear. So I have to actually finalize that. The drop itself is still there. I'm spitting all over my vinyls, guys. The drop itself is still there. I need to refine it more and come up with the rest of it. But see, the thing is, I have enough tracks to come up with an album. I just have to finalize it all, right? By the way, memberships are available. Pew! And you can get a cool little fire emoji and stay hydrated emoji and a hype emoji. And I have some others designed, but I'll add them here in a little bit once I get a few more to add. Let me clean this guy. This one I was really excited about, this vinyl. And I'm really excited to start playing this album because it's so damn good. So let me ask you guys a question, right? Because I'm a beatboxing content creator. And because I did that stream a little while ago, because I pay attention to the community, I see all the beatboxing content that gets created, or a lot of it, right? Maybe not all of it, but a really good amount of it. What do you guys think is missing from the beatboxing content that's created, and what should there be more of? Or I could even phrase that as, what's your favorite kind of content to consume that is beatboxing related? Personally, I like seeing a lot of fun challenges, a lot of different things, right? Because I feel like we're oversaturated with battles and showcases. Nothing wrong with that. They're great, right? Good chances for artists to showcase their stuff, and really good. Still trying to catch my breath after Primal Fear. And focus. But I would like to see more fun concepts. Like Collapse used to do a lot of fun stuff. And I think he's focusing more on his artistry right now, which is completely okay, completely fine. But I want to see more content like that from the community in general. And I've done a lot of that stuff too. And like I said, I want to get back into doing fun stuff. And I have the ideas, so we're going to start executing them here soon. All right, Bring Me the Horizon's new one's done. See, this is why I'm doing this on stream, because this shit takes so long. So it's like, why not just go ahead and beatbox and chat with you guys? Because now we have this and this, preserved and beautiful. And let's see, okay. So that one was an easy one to open. Okay, this one. I was so hype on this one. This is Haven't Been Myself by Too Close to Touch. I don't know if this one was ever printed, right? And I fell in love with this album through and through, like from top to bottom. And basically, I don't think it was ever printed, so I was like, shit, I'll never get that one on vinyl, right? Because this came out in like 2015. And I just randomly searched one day, and they were running a reprint on that and another one that I got. And I was like, I had to buy it. And I think I missed the first run of it, so I got lucky on a second run. But I feel like this one in general is pretty rare for me to grab. Yeah, like, I mean, the thing is, like, I want to do more reaction-based content. I like doing analysis content on, this is Yoka. I like doing analysis content with beatboxing. I really do. But I feel like in terms of, this is why I have to ask these questions, because I feel like the attention on analysis content just isn't as good. Because I did really, like, I watched it back recently, and I was like, I'm trying to be really careful here not to damage anything. Sometimes they're plastic wrapped really difficult, and you don't want to damage it. I did an analysis video earlier this year where because there are so many beatboxes right now, and the most recent one I've noticed is Mighty, who are gaining millions of subscribers on YouTube and other platforms too, but YouTube is one of the more notable ones right now in terms of the analysis I did. And I was like, shit, let's take a look at the kind of content they're making, and let's analyze it and try to recreate it. And I did that video. It was kind of like when I did my collapse challenge video, where I was like, all right, how'd you get so good? And I did the same thing where I tried to recreate, which I still love that video. That one just took months to make. Like, it took a month to do the challenge, and it took me several months to edit too, which was, apparently I'm just really slow at editing. But my point of this one doesn't have a sticker, right? No. My point of this was, I did that, and the video just didn't do well. I feel like the people who did watch it really liked it, but I feel like it just I didn't get many eyes on it. So it's like, although I really enjoyed that video, and I watched it back and I was like, holy shit, this is good. Like, I really liked it. Really well put together, data analysis, just everything was fun about it. But it just didn't get the interest or the appeal that I thought it was going to. So that's a little long-winded rant there on that. So it's like, I like stuff like that. Like, I did a video where, again, I trained AI to do stuff. So there's a lot of fun stuff I've done, but not all of it. So this one, yeah, see, this one's damaged too on shipping, which is kind of unfortunate. But the internal sleeve is damaged too. It's okay though. Where's the opening? Okay. Oh my god, this vinyl looks sick. Okay, ready? Ready? I remember this one. That is a sick vinyl. I was so happy when I got this. There was a few other ones that looked really cool, but that one's sick. That's a good one. Let's see. Yeah, no, the video with my wife where I was teaching my girlfriend how to beatbox, that was a really fun video. She's now my wife. But that was a really fun video to make, and we just had fun producing it. And it did, like, that was one of the ones where it's like, back then, like, it just did really good. Like, it almost got like 500,000 views, and like, for me, that was like wild, right? And for me now, that would be insane. Back then, that was wild. I can't get over how cool this vinyl is. This is so sick. I can't wait to play this one. And we've talked about doing teaching my wife how to beatbox, just changing girlfriend to wife, right? And kind of like doing like a revamp of that video, just better. Because I think obviously since then my quality has gotten a lot better, my editing has gotten better, my filming has gotten better, my audio has gotten better. I've improved a lot throughout the years on my content creation. And that's one video I do want to make. I do want to make the teaching my wife how to beatbox. I'm probably going to wait a little bit before I do that one. But I do want to do that. Because I did it teaching my family how to beatbox not that long ago. Holy shit. That was, okay. And that one didn't do that great. My new house is on the corner of a street. We hear a lot of sirens. The other place was more secluded in the back by the woods, but not this place. So you'll definitely be hearing more sirens in my content probably, hopefully, which will maybe make me take more takes than I want to take. And I already take a lot of takes. Where was I talking? I did teach my family how to beatbox, and that one didn't do as well as I wanted it to. But I definitely would do a teaching my wife. It was dirty. It's brand new. Why are you dirty? Shit. People who enjoy reaction videos are not doing. Yeah, I mean, like, so the reaction video thing, I made a whole video on the reaction video thing. That's dominating the beatboxing YouTube space, and I really wish it wasn't, but it is. It's dominating beatboxing YouTube on short form, it's dominating it on long form, and I feel like creators have taken that route because they know it gets views rather than, you know, pushing new formats, which is unfortunate, but I guess it's just, you know, people are just doing what they're doing, I guess. I don't know. I won't be doing reactions like that. If I did reactions, I would do it in a really fun, constructive way. Like, I have an idea for something. I'm not going to say it here because I know, you know, there's always that opportunity that for some reason somebody would see this and do it. But I do have an idea that would kind of be a reaction, but in a fair use, argumentative way, right? It'd be more creative, and it would be done via live stream. I've seen other creators in other niches do it, and so I think bringing that to the beatboxing space could be a lot of fun. But I think that's probably all I'll say about that, because I don't know if I'll ever do it either. Can't, this corner's bent. Stop being bent. Both corners are bent. Whatever, I give up. Cassie Tino, my moderator's in chat, and she's retracting her messages. That's embarrassing for you. Ooh, okay. New band I've discovered. Hot Mulligan. Obsessed. This, and it's straight in time for fall. It's Midwestern emo, and it's fucking beautiful. My moderator, my wife, Cassie Tino, Cassie, does not like them. But then there's always these songs that come on. She goes, ooh, who's this? And I'm like, Hot Mulligan. She's like, shit, because she likes them. She just won't admit it. One second. Darnie's been doing a lot of good content. Good in terms of he is getting a lot of views on it. See, now I gotta figure out how to open this. And he's successfully gaining a really large audience. Him and his wife are making, I think I saw their most recent stuff doing really, she's starting to sing now in the stuff, so that's really cool. I don't know if I've seen any with her beatboxing. I'm sure she is in some of them, but I haven't seen any of those yet. How the fuck am I gonna open this without damaging anything? This is a challenge that sometimes I just seal them. Too difficult to open. What time is it? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to do like 2 more and call it. This is like getting late. I have so many to do. I could, like, the reality is I could probably be on the stream for like hours trying to finish these up, which is again why I wanted to do this here, because I knew it was gonna be an absolute nightmare to get them all done. See, this is so fun, this little thing. It shows the variant of it, but I don't know how I would, because you can't put it, oh, you could actually put it back at the top. We're going to include it. We're going to keep this. I like to keep the stickers on them and put them back on the plastics. I think that's fun. Oh my God, dude, get some sleep, all right? Stay hydrated and stay well rested. I wish there was a better word for that. But thank you for sticking around, and have fun in classes. This is such a fun feeling vinyl. I can't explain it. The case is like a thick cardstock. I like bifolds. They get to put more art in it. If I ever did another album, which I want to, again, Primal Fear, I would 1000% do a vinyl. Even if it didn't justifiably make sense financially, I would still probably do it. How sick would that be to have a real, ooh, that's a fun black cherry. I think that's what they called it. That's a good color. I like that. And it goes really well with this. Everything about this. That's a vibe. No, Hot Mulligan. I love them. They're great. They're hype. The Focus. All right. Gotta get this one done. Oh, shit. I put that in, okay. I just realized I put that in there without putting this on it. Do I want to put that on the top like it was, or put it on the side? I'm gonna put it on the side. Yeah. Thank you. Do you see how my flow stopped as soon as I had to focus on this? It's not getting easier. Shit, you're dusty. That was a really, really bad focused freestyle. Shit. We're getting through these though. We're getting through them at decent relative speed. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Does anyone have any good horror games out there? I want to stream a horror game playing it with beatboxing. And I feel like that would be a good one if I can figure out a good horror game. I feel like there's ones from last year that I knew. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. But here we go. Hot Mulligan, the first Hot Mulligan. I have another Hot Mulligan here that I gotta do. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That's cool. That's cool. It's a good callback see-through on that. Until dawn. I'll have to look that up. Forgot what color this one was. I love the colors on the art though for this. Like the very neon nature of all of it. I like that. Ooh, it's like a nice like dark teal blue shit. Hold on. You cannot miss class. Go to sleep. No missing class. Stay in school. Did you guys know that in school I had almost a 4.0 GPA in college? Yeah. Go to school. And I only didn't get a 4.0 because of political science. It just wasn't my thing. Whoops-a-daisies. you're a nerd too. All right, you're also a nerd. Nerd. I think you're a nerd because you became a nerd after we started dating. Nerd. Yo, Remix is here. What's up, Remix? Yo, straight up, I don't have an idea, but if you ever wanted to collab on a piece of content, I would love to do that. I gotta figure out what that content would be, but I would still love to do that. It'd be fun. Because you're one of the creators out there right now who's putting out creative content, and I fuck with that. I'm doing good. Just got settled into a new office, which is what you're seeing here. It's not fully decked out yet, but we're there. And because I moved, and so I had to take a little bit of time off to move my stuff, clean the new place, clean the old place, all the classic shit you have to do when you move. Moving is a nightmare, especially in this market. It was really difficult to find a place. We got really lucky. Everyone say what up to Remix. We can't battle right now on stream. I'm cleaning vinyls. I can barely focus on cleaning a vinyl, plus he would kick my ass. Well, you know, we weren't gonna move, but the landlords on the other place wanted to move back into their own home, which is completely fair. So we kind of didn't get a chance to renew our lease. But this new place is cute, and I like it. But the only difference is Cassie and I now have separate offices, so I no longer have her stuff in the background. I just have a wall of nothing. But a pegboard that I put together with a loop machine that I no longer use. But I'm taking some time on stream to finally preserve and properly my vinyl collection. Plus, I've been buying a lot of vinyls from albums I've been finding because people have been releasing them like mad right now. So I've been buying a lot of them because I love vinyls. And so now I'm taking the time on stream to preserve them. But that needs to go on the outside. Can you not? Okay, there we go. Hot mulligan, baby. Mild. I feel like I would not do well with anything more than that. Hey, Remix, you need to teach me that inward double voice. That'd be really cool. I can't do it. It's like I know you need to find your break, like, but I can't do it. I keep trying it. I've tried it for a long time. I just can never get it. I was so happy they reprinted this one. It's a sleep token. And oh, they got a sticker. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, sorry, I gotta get that sticker on it. So yes, boom bap. So this is Sleep Token. I was really excited when they reprinted this one. So this one's been sitting in my collection now for probably a month or two, waiting for me to actually do what I'm about to do right now, opening, cleaning, and preserving it. The intermediate video drop. Are you talking about the practice video? If so, I just released the easy one. I do want to get the medium and hard videos done though. So I think it really, because at this point now that I've done the easy video for the editing portion of it, I think I've chopped out about like 33% of the editing because like it's all metronome based. So it's all going to be just kind of plug and play with the format. So editing should be quicker, but I have to come up with the 27 beats because we're gonna do 27 more. So I need to come up with those. And I think I have a few of them already. So I just kind of need to take a step back and just plan that. Because I already know how to film it. I already know how to do all that. So it's like that. Like those are kind of the hurdles you get over when a content creator. Because like editing it, I had to like go through. Honestly, editing the practice video was not really easy. It was mindless, but it was like a lot, right? Because you are dealing with all the like frame by frame color change of the text, which was just tedious. Nothing wrong with it, just tedious, right? So, but now that I've done a lot of that, it should make it a little easier. So intermediate would be a good one that I want to get done soon. I think the hard part is like easy was like relatively simple to come up with the beats, because it's like, all right, just come up with some stuff that is easy. Now there was things that I came up with and I'm like, that's easy, and it's like, no, it's not. But I think there's going to be more of a hard determination between intermediate and hard. So whatever I decide on the intermediate side of the beats, I'm going to be very careful, considering basically I will have to level that up when I go to the hard. So I have to kind of like figure that out on what is the difference between an intermediate beat and a hard beat. Okay, there was a sticker on this I want to preserve though. Hopefully I didn't tear it. No, I didn't tear it. We're good. I have a trash pile on the floor over here. Is this double vinyl? Ooh, this is double vinyl. Okay. So let me get those vinyls out real quick. See, some of them, sometimes they do a good job and they put them in kind of like basically archival sleeves, but I still want to be consistent with what I'm doing. These ones are a little bit, because they have like a plastic, I forgot what the material is, the lining on the inside of it. It's funny because I really like this album by Sleep Token, and I knew one song by them off an old album a while back called Jaws. Oh, this vinyl is so fucking pretty. Sorry, I just peeked at the vinyl. It's really pretty. Let me just do this. Let me put the sticker on, and then we'll clean this vinyl. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more vinyls tops. Because I have to go eat food, which is why my wife asked me, my wonderful moderator asked me, spice level. These bifolds are always the worst to get into these damn sleeves. I'm telling you. Got you. I did Primal Fear earlier, but I will happily do it again. Let me add the sticker, and then I'll do Primal Fear again. If I can get the sticker off of this plastic. On loop until I can get this. Will I ever get this though? See, I decided to cut my nails prior to this. This was a mistake. How are you supposed to get stickers off plastic, guys? You tell me. Most people probably wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing right now. But I think it's fun. Oh my god, this is gonna be come on! I'm sorry. Everyone's just watching me struggle with the sticker. This is kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like in another world, another life, maybe I got this on the first try. Wouldn't that be wild? It wasn't this one. I want to try like number 80 right now. Well, I feel like if I was, see, getting soap, no, see, the difference is like that's getting a sticker off and like getting the surface off of like a material. I want to preserve this sticker so I can put it on the casing of this, but I might just have to not do that. It might just be a lost cause. Sometimes they're really easy to get off. This one might just be completely fucking sealed to, and I've already kind of ruined it by trying to get it off. Is it on the other side? It was on the inside of the plastic. That means I can't use it anyways? Who puts a sticker on the inside of the plastic? That means it's a backwards sticker. Yo, that's wild. You learn something new every day. I didn't even know these were a thing. Do I want this still? So it would mean I would have to, oh no, wait, what the okay, I'm just lost. It's not a backwards sticker. I'm just confused. Okay, there, we kind of got it. I screwed it up a little bit, but we're there, we made it. Bye, Peach. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling. And I'm glad that the practice video was able to help. See you next time. See, look what I mean. What a beautiful marble on that. Ugh, sick. Fuck you. Dude, sick. That's awesome. That's awesome, Lotus. I had to make sure because my eyesight is not the best. My monitor is pretty far away. But no, that's awesome. That's kind of like the idea of the practice video, right? I want it to be able to be used more than once, right? Whether or not it is to learn beats or just practice or even to warm up, right? So maybe I'll do some more. Oh, they double stickered that. That was a mistake. I got like a weird variant double sticker. Ooh, they fucked up. You see that? Well, I don't know if you can actually see. But it's double stickered. I might take one of them off because it's not going to be able to play at the end of that vinyl. Hold on. Did they ruin? Oh, shit. They might have ruined this. I don't know. Yeah. No. I think this vinyl's ruined because there's a sticker on it. So if yeah, that's the problem. Is I could see it ripping off already. Not cleanly. But like I have to remove it because like I can't though. That's unfortunate. I guess that just means I can't play the songs on that side near the end of it. Maybe it's just one song. That's unfortunate. Maybe I need to reach out to the company. I don't know. But I feel like I need to remove this though, because it's like it's just floppy. We're making mistakes right now, if you didn't know. Because like I might be able to like, I'm dedicated to it now, whether it was a mistake or not, we're here. That was definitely a mistake. Well, I don't want to heat vinyls though, because that's going to warp them. I'm going to have to try to clean that whenever I care. I don't know how I'm going to do that. We'll get there eventually. I don't know. Never had that happen before. I'm going to have to see if I can contact them if they'll ship out a new one. But these, like, the thing is with vinyl releases like this, again, they're all like batch sales. So the likelihood that I'll be able to get anything replaced on that is like a 0. Plus, I think I ordered this like months ago, and I just got around to cleaning it now, which means I never would have checked this until now. So yeah. Well, we're going to hide that side, because no one wants to see the ripped side. Alright, let's find out if the other one is like this, or if it's double stickered too. Alright, it's not double stickered. So again, maybe just like one song is ruined, right? But I have to make sure I try to clean it off, because I want to make sure my record player tip doesn't get ruined from running over that. But yeah, oh well. Shit happens with vinyls, I guess. This is probably gonna be my last one, and then I'll do Primal Fear to exit the stream. I did not get through as many as I wanted to. It's just because I chat too much, and this takes a while and takes a lot of focus. Well, I really do like this black and white marbling, though. Shit's sick. Sorry, I'm focusing way too much on this. So many vinyls to go through. Like, holy shit. All right. Whoops. All right, there we go. Sleep token, even though it has a messed up sticker on one of the sides. I guess, you know, that's just how it works sometimes, I guess. I have so many left. It took so long to get through all of this. All right, let's stay hydrated. Let's do some Primal Fear. And then let's say our final adieus. All right. That's Primal Fear. Thank you so guys. Oh wow, came speed. Thank you so much for hanging out for the stream. I know it was very slow paced and chill, but you know, and I didn't get through as many vinyls as I wanted to, but I'll finish those on my own time and I won't bother you guys with that anymore, but I hope you have a fantastic day. If you haven't seen the practice video yet, go check that out and I'll be coming out with a stream hopefully every week. And yeah, that's that. Have a good one, guys. Stay hydrated.